Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
I was lucky enough to go on a little bit of a short night out with you at the end of last year after a little event.
Yes.
And, we got talking.
Who's this?
You were there.
Oh,
We were there, we ended up in a random place in
And I was like, yeah, honestly, lads, the other night was popping. Bell to what? We're the only ones in there. We literally were the only ones in there.
Yeah.
Where were we doing again for that?
It was classic football shirts night.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. And I'd had oh dear. Yes, I remember that. I had a... Yeah. Oh, that's because I'd done strong ones.
Yeah, you did it with
with Becky.
No,
Yeah.
and I was just walking around. If you can picture it, for the people listening, I was walking around and it was a pretty up event. There was some I think Ian Wright and that was there.
Gazza was there.
Yeah.
Gaz was there. They were having proper a stage on, and I was walking around with the program, trying to seem like I was talking about. I was trying to haggle for match-worn shirts with the staff. Yeah, that wasn't. That was.
Classic football shirts are one of our partners here.
Yeah.
They're behind us.
What's your favourite kit of all time?
Of all time.
Yeah.
I just did shirt shopping with Ellis. We found the classic
nice.
Argyle, which I think your one, the England one, is iconic.
96.
Beautiful shirt.
We'll have to get you to sign it.
Thank you. I'll have to get that done.
We actually need to give that. We have the winner.
Did you get a Ginsters kit? Is that the?
Oh yeah, don't. Oh, we see. This is the thing. Ginsters are crap, rubbish pasties. Don't eat them.
No, but the
rubbish.
Argyle kit is a.
It was Ginsters. It's not. It's changed again for.
I meant the one you bought at Ellis. Was that not?
Oh no, I didn't buy the Ginsters.
Okay.
No, it's Rotolock. It's like an old sponsor,
Right.
and I think the other one was TCL. Yeah, we don't like it. We don't like it.
Oh, is that not a?
It's actually no. Was one of them against? One of them might have actually.
Is Ginsters Cornish?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
no,
fine.
No. It's just a bad pasty.
Okay, all right.
Just over. If you're in Plymouth, you go to probably
It's
Oggy.
Devon,
Oggy.
isn't it? So
Yeah. But if you're in Plymouth, you go to Oggy's or Rose. Rose is my.
Actually, what it's called.
There's Oggy pasty.
I've never been to
You
Oggy.
can't eat not pay. As I say, you always say this because people are like, oh, they're getting money. I never paid to say that. They post them, Judge. They're very nice, but they sell them in my local spa. They got a Rose, nice pasty.
A local spa as well. The reason why I brought up that night out actually is because we got talking about your fitness journey.
Oh right, yeah.
It is
you
unbelievable, mate.
Says Mr.
No. There's different journeys are tailored differently, but yours is fantastic.
I said to you before before the podcast I was eating a croissant, and I said I feel guilty actually for eating this.
He had one as well.
I had a chocolate croissant. It's even worse. But then I got porridge. Just a literal slab of it.
I treat this as an away day, an away day train. I'm going to probably have a crust or something in a minute, I think, for the train.
How is it all going?
Do you know what? It's going all right. It is going all right. I'm shocked it's still being able to go. 18 months, I think I've been doing it for now.
What do you currently do then? What's your plan? Because obviously, the people that watch you are fully inspired or would be. They probably don't know. Well, they see your stories, but they don't necessarily know what you've done to get to this position.
I always try not to post too much because I don't want to be that guy that hammers gym stuff on. I just try. No. I know you put stuff up now and again. No. I'm saying I know. I enjoy. I watched the one yesterday. You that with a barbell. You just it was. I thought, is that even made of it?
It's double speed. It's 2 speeds.
What's that?
I doubled the speed. It's not as quick as.
Okay, how do I do this for a living? I'll never know. I saw you doing that. I thought, hang on a minute. You actually doubled the speed, did you?
Yeah.
I am a moron.
Yeah.
I am a moron. But no, I don't know how I let it get so bad, but it did get to a point where I tried to get into the back of a taxi. I couldn't do the seatbelt, and I thought, shit. So that's pretty bad. So me and my two mates, Ben and John, we're really, really good mates. We like playing cards and stuff. So we said, right, let's have a prop bet. I said, we'll weigh ourselves. We'll do our BMI. We'll do 1 year. I can't remember. We're going to put some money on it. I can't remember the exact figure. We'll do 1 year. Whoever loses the most or drops the percentage wins. We agreed to it. We agreed the terms. We'd have monthly weigh-ins and stuff. And then one of them had a few issues that week and was like, right, I'm not going to do it. And I thought, fuck it. It was like a Tuesday night. I thought, right, fuck it. I was like, tomorrow, I don't care. I am doing it. I remember I got horrific 5 guys. I was like, this is it. I was like, this is the last... at least for a while, I said, I've got to do it. So, bought George Foreman. That'd be a highly recommendation. People always ask for a recommendation.
Huge.
George Foreman is so good.
Yeah.
You can just if you're plain and simple, I like really plain and simple food. You can just rustle up. Honestly, you chuck a bag of microwave veg in the microwave, some rice, like honestly, a bag of Uncle Ben's, whatever, is a quid. Chuck it in the microwave, a couple of chicken breasts.
Yeah. And people think like going on a fitness journey and health is a difficult process. It's boring,
honestly, but it's not. But it's also quite addictive once you get into the mindset of it.
Absolutely.
Because different things work for different people. For me, I found that fasting was the real way to go, which helps a lot of my sleeping pattern.
Yeah.
Because I'd eat before I'd stream, and then sometimes I'd have like a meal in the morning. But if I kind of got into a mindset was, actually, if I'm shattered and I know I'm going to go to bed, there's no point me eating. I might just sleep because I'm going to be asleep in 10 minutes.
It does actually help you sleep better as well. A fasted state makes you sleep better because you're not processing food. If you eat too soon before bed, you have a worse night's sleep.
Holy shit.
I think to start with, I was just cutting out a lot. Because to be fair, for a month or so, I went really strict. Like nothing, no takeaway, only this, kind of just kept to that. Then I started doing walking, which also was pretty addictive, especially with COVID. Like going because where I live, there are some lovely places. There's some really, really nice places to go. So I found just putting my headphones in and going for like a 3-hour walk or something. And over time, I built it up. Like, I mean, this is coming from someone, and if people think they can't do it, trust me, you bloody can. Like, and I was the guy that thought you can't do it. I used to get knackered walking from the minibus to the football ground, and now I can run 5K. And I never thought I'd be able to run 5K.
How much have you lost if you don't mind?
Like 11 stone.
That's ridiculous.
72 kilos, I think. I'm nearly under. I'm really good. It's this last bit doing my head in.
That's like a whole other.
He lost Chris MD.
Wait.
Basically,
that's more than Chris, right?
Chris is about 70.
Yeah, that's 70 kilos is what I've lost. I'm literally trying to get through this last bit to get under 100, and I found to start with it flew off.
Just
then it plateaued, and I had around like the 110 mark for about a month, and that's where it's really difficult. I used to weigh myself every week. Now I do it like every 2 or 3 because I just find it's a lot easier, and I couldn't get through that. And then once I got through that, it was flying again, and now but I know, even though necessarily the numbers aren't there, I know I'm still fitter. And I kind of feel guilty sometimes if I don't go, because I plan to. I know in my head if I'm going to go the next day, because like right now I'm thinking, right, tomorrow morning I'm going to go.
Well, yeah, because you said earlier you fully see out what you commit to, right?
Yeah. So if I don't go, for example, like people won't know we're recording this in the afternoon, when I'll go home, sleep, stream.
Yeah.
I know I'll be tired after my stream today, but I want to go. So if I don't go, I know I'll be disappointed. There are days where I just say to myself, right, you're not going today. So once I know in my head, I'm not going to. I think just overthinking it. I'm a lot more, I say, lenient with eating now. I don't eat chocolate, like barely on the weekend. I might have something. I drink water. Water's massive. I pretty much drink tea and water. And if I have fizzy drinks, I just drink diet drinks.
Yeah.
I tend to find that's one of the ways to do it. I kind of sit myself now on
the amount of people that drink sugary drinks and don't realise the effect it's having on them is crazy. Yeah.
Well, my shout out to my mate Sam. He goes to the football. He's one of my best mates. He's lost probably about the same. He refuses to weigh himself, but he might have even lost more than me. He's done the same. He's been cycling like 25 miles and stuff. Wow. He's been on a crazy thing as well. And he just said to me, I just do it like a Monday to Friday. You just keep it. Because I'm really plain. I pretty much eat too much. I eat a lot of Nando's, but I get like butterfly, a wrap, mashed peas, broccoli. So and a lot of pasta, which I know pasta is obviously super high for carbs, but keeps me going.
Yeah, energy source, mate.
It's mental. And then the gym. I normally go in like silly o'clock in the morning. I tend to find. I know a lot of people. I think a lot of people don't like. I try not to go when it's busy, but I think after a while you kind of just realise that other people are exactly the same, that they're just there to do their own.
I used to have that. I think starting the gym is very off-putting. Like you always think everyone's watching you.
Yeah, but you think everyone's
2-3 weeks in, you're like, oh, no one cares. And also, if anything,
I've spoken about this many times.
If anything, no one cares. But if anything, they're like happy to
appreciate the fact that you're trying to do something.
Like there's a difference. Like you're in there grinding, and there's people back home that aren't. Yeah, like you're the one in there.
To be fair, I didn't start going to the gym probably until about 6 or 7 months in. And to start with, I couldn't even run a K, or I couldn't run for that long. And like I beat my goal because I do some cycling sometimes in there. And I did 15K in under 30 minutes recently, which has been one of my cycling.
Fucking hell!
But yeah, I wanted to try. That's
very good. That's actually very, very good.
Yeah, I wanted to try and beat that, so I managed to do it just. But it's really weird. It's always like a silent gym community that you go in because of the time of morning you go. It's always sometimes there's not many people in there. Never always, but it's always the same people, and you never really like directly speak, but you always know they're always on the. Because I've got the same treadmill I like to go on. I always like to go on.
So you got a proper morning routine of going.
Yeah, to the gym. Yeah. If I tried to, but I like to go on some weird. I like to go on the same treadmill. It's nicely placed.
Yeah.
It's a nicely. And I'm also convinced that the speed. Whenever I whack up to max, I'm convinced it doesn't go to max. It makes me feel a bit better about myself. It's not.
Top it out.
Because if I go on another one, I don't like it because I think the speed's wrong. So, but there is actually a lady. She goes in the morning to the gym, and I know she likes that treadmill. I saw her coming the other day. I had to run to get in there.
Fight for it.
Yeah, I was like, right, no water, just go. Coat on it. It's mine. Just give me a little look. I don't think she was too happy. I think she do what.
Nice.
But you do see the same people, and you see the transformation of people as well.
Yeah, you watch it over time. Like if you have regulars that you see.
You slowly see it.
Yeah,
you slowly see it.
Has anyone come up to you in there and been like, mate, what you've done so far? Because obviously there's people that have watched your journey.
There's been a couple. Yeah, there's been a couple. There's not really many. As I said, not really many in there at that time of morning, but. No, there was one guy, I was on the bike and my head was down and he wanted a yap and I was like, just 1 second there, mate. I was like absolutely gunning it in the middle of a thing. But now you see it, you do see it. And then you do see some people that go in there and don't do anything. You see them going, I bet you see that a lot.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Like looking at me like
that. I don't go crazy like as well for people that are looking to get into it. Like I don't go mental. Like, I think people. If I do a good little half an hour, like I feel enough. That's good enough for me to know that I've done something.
I think people overestimate the amount you need to do in order to see genuine positive change in your physical appearance, and it only starts small and then just develops from there.
Yeah, right? It's a mind thing really as well because I still feel like. Do you know what I mean? I still don't feel like I'm happy with it. And that's weird, even though it's gone like crazy.
But you're happier, right?
Much happier, yeah. Yeah, I am much happier. It's just, it's a lot better than it was. I still don't feel like I'm at that level I want to be yet.
Is it a weight goal or just you just keep continue grinding?
Yeah, I think just continuing. I'm already I am a bit more casual with it now. Like was I had a croissant or whatever today, or like last night I had a
all in moderation
because I'm away. Yeah, but I know I'm not going to go home and I know as soon as I'm back home, right? That's it. That's the difference now, and it's come from even the whole gambling stuff. Like inside with food, I know. I have to be sensible because I know if I find for me, and this is another tip: if I don't buy it, I don't eat it.
Exactly, mate. It's
I know
so
I
simple.
order a lot.
It really is.
I'm lucky that I can get a Nando's on delivery.
Yeah.
Right? I get that I'm lucky I could get a Nando's on delivery. That's mainly just because I'm lazy. Really, I could just buy the ingredients and cook it myself. But sometimes you're a bit pressed for time and it needs to be done. But yeah, if I had a party and then people have left stuff. I mean, just please eat it or just take it. Like, don't leave it in the house because else I'll eat it. I don't want to eat it. I'll just snack at it.
Yeah.
Because if you got a bag of crisps, I'll eat a bag of crisps. I know I will, so just don't buy it. And I find it's really easy to do that if you don't. It's not in the house.
Yeah, you structure your environment for success.
It really helps. It's a simple thing, but it really does help.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, Karen.
I was gonna say, do you have any? So for me, like I need to have like a goal, like a race or something I'm working towards. Otherwise, I literally won't train.
Yeah.
Do you have anything like that you're working towards?
I mean,
or anything you have any aspirations to do?
Yeah, getting under the 100 kilos is my that was the.
Then there's a new one, right?
Well, just keep it. Well, originally I wanted to lose 50, and I was just gonna almost effectively stop, and then I just decided, well, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not trying to be like super buff or anything like that, or I'm just gonna. I think that the key for me is once I get to a point where I'm happy, is then not to just to keep a good.
Yeah.
I think really that's the point I'm at now, where I'm not going mental. I'm not absolutely. I'm just got a good balance. Lifestyle. I think that's the best way to have it. And the fitness is actually more not just because I want to lose weight. It's just because I like. Sometimes I find it's a good. So just go on. There's a way to say that. I never got to say it. It's a weird enjoyment. I think.
Mate, you're talking to two people that actively keep fit. So
I know you're cycling. I mean, I see your stories and it's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. Looking at the cycling stuff, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
absolutely unreal. I was saying earlier, I was speaking to.
Well, I've been your end cycling.
It's horrible in the hills.
Have you done it?
The hills? No, not down there. But I fucking hate hills.
Yeah.
You know I do. Every time we go on a ride, every time we cycled somewhere, he leaves me on the hills. I despise them.
Gotta feel the pain, man. It's enjoyable.
The burn. You love the burn.
Yeah.
I like it at six-a-side. But I'm enjoying playing six-a-side. It's
I
nice.
see your stories about six-a-side.
Yes.
But this is the thing. The first time I played six-a-side was probably like 6 months ago, and I couldn't do 6 minutes. And now I played nearly the whole game the other night, and I wanted to keep going. I thought,
What's the position?
Well, I do sometimes play in goal, but my finger's been a bit dodgy, so my mate's playing goal. So I play outfield, bit defensive.
I'll never forget your cap at Clash of Creators.
Oh yeah.
Are you in the next one?
Yeah, but it's been moved.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah, I am playing again.
You're going to goal?
Yeah, I think so. I don't mind playing goal. Like I love all the football stuff. Like I do enjoy doing that sort of thing.